All right. So we spoke about the alphabet, spoke about getting the keyboard. So now, I guess before the keyboard, you have to learn the intonation. So this should come before that, actually. Intonations. There's 3 intonations in Yoruba. So I'm going to give you a little breakdown. I'm going to give you the perfect breakdown. There's actual videos. Like I learned on TikTok from this Yoruba teacher. It was fantastic. When I finally learned with intonations where I was like, wow, that's what all this means. Like, I was really bricking before, really trying to learn Yoruba without learning the alphabet or the intonations. I was tweaking for that, tweaking. But no, the intonations are extremely important. Let me break it down for you. I get a sip of water because it's gonna be a little breakdown. So there's 3 intonations in Yoruba. There's do, there's re, and there's mi. Do, re, mi. Like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Like as it goes up. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Like that's literally what it comes from. Beautiful, right? That's the beauty in it. It comes from that. Like that's language, bro. It's so beautiful. So owa lewa, ola, owa lewa, omalicha, beautiful. But so I'm going on a tangent now. So those are the 3 do, re, mi. Those are the 3 intonations. There's low, there's neutral, and there's high. That's basically that's how I interpret it as. So when you say do, fried plantain, that means fried plantain. Do, the accent mark will be like this. Be pointing that way. Because that's the low intonation. So be pointing that way. So it'll be do. And okay, here's another thing. You put those accent marks on vowels. Sometimes N is treated as a vowel. Sometimes. Beware of that. But you'll learn more of that as you learn more. I'm just giving you a little breakdown. I don't want to get too technical and scare y'all off. So N can sometimes be a vowel, but you put it on the vowels. So you have do. So the O will be do. And then you have re, that's the middle one. Re also means your. So you can say Kilo Ruko Re, what is your name? Kilo Ruko Re. Re is neutral. I believe there's no accent mark on this. I still need to do more research on this, but from what I've seen, whenever there's no accent mark, it means it's neutral. So in that one would be Re, R, E, vowel, no accent mark. So you just know it's neutral. That's the neutral tone. And then lastly, you have mi, which is the high tone. Accent mark will be pointing like this. So you can say Aruko mini dia. So me, it'll be accent mark will be pointing this way. So that's when it's the highest tone. So you have that, you can apply that to vowels as I mentioned. It can be N sometimes. On N, there will be N will be treated as a vowel and be given intonation marks, for example. So let me say intonation marks, not accent marks, intonation marks. That's more accurate. And so there's also times where you can't, like there's a word, let me think, what was it? Here's one, homophone, I was mentioned earlier, which I believe is a word that's spelled the same, but it's pronounced differently. Yoruba loves them because intonation is everything. So that's why we're so dramatic. Intonation is everything. You hear this and be like, or you say, oh, So intonation is everything, bro. It changes the meaning. Like what's wrong with you? Or like what's going on? Or like I'm surprised. So that's just a little snippet of that. I feel like I snapped on that, low key. But yeah, that's how it be, bro. So as I mentioned earlier, let me give you a word that's a homophone. You have wa, which means come here. Like you can say, Dayo, wa, Dayo, come here. Dayo, come. So that's one. Then you have, like, I'm from Nigeria. Mo wa lati Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. But you see how that wa sounded different than wa. So you have Dayo, wa, come here. Me. That's the me intonation mark. Or you have mo wa lati Nigeria. Wa, do, this mark. So that's how it is, bro. That's how it is. You have I don't know if it's inverted. It's going to look weird, but I hope that didn't confuse you guys with that. But you'll see, when you see it, you'll see what I mean. So there's do, re, mi, 3 intonations, 3 tones for Yoruba, 3 tones for you to practice, 3 tones for you to be familiar with, 3 tones for you to recognize in the writing now when you see it. The mi tone, or the re tone, which is in the middle, has no accent mark. And mi, it's pointing to the right. And yeah, mi is pointing to the right. And for do, it's pointing to the left. Low tone, low tone, natural, do, low tone, re, medium tone, and mi, high tone. That's the sauce for intonation. That is the sauce. So for all of you that are confused, I hope you watch this video. I think that will clarify a lot, especially for my beginners in the diaspora like me. I was grabbing my head. I didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do. Because and once I saw that video, it all clicked. That clicked for me. Like, now I see. Now I see. So that's intonation. That's a huge part. That's another thing for Yoruba literacy. Definitely watch this video if I were you. I'm gonna watch it back and make sure I explained it correctly so I didn't confuse anyone. If I confused anyone, I didn't say it right in the comments, please correct me. But that's my interpretation of it, and I believe that'll help you guys. So hopefully you watch it through. So if you watch this through, Eshegon, most importantly, Eshegon Aledumare, and chop life to the fullest. Chop life.